Welcome to Indre. Where's Indre? Well, basically just get a dart and just do that in the middle of France and you'll probably be around there. If you follow the Loire River in the middle of France, it's just south of the Loire. And it's a big department. There's a lot of things to do here. There's a lot of pretty villages and there's a lot of castles, and you might be thinking, what the heck am I doing here? There's nothing here. Actually, there is. I've come here to do a drone shot because over that tree line, there's an old Benedictine abbey across the river Creuse. So I've been able to stick my drone up there and I've been able to get some video footage, some B-roll, I'd say, and then also I've taken a couple of stills as well. So you've got the Benedictine abbey on one side and you've got the river Creuse going up there. What I might do, I'm going to look at my map, see what else is around here. Maybe I'll go down to the abbey and maybe I'll see what it is that I can photograph in there. It looks beautiful down there, it really does. Looks as though there might be a lot of people though. I don't know if you can visit. I'll have to again look it up. If I can, I'll get in there and take some shots. If I can't, I'll go somewhere else. I've got a few things to do today. What are they? I don't know actually. I'm just going to look at my map and see what's near here. I've never been here, just explore, and I think you have to do that at times. I think at times people just go, I'm going to do that. I want that composition. I haven't got that composition, and it's almost like train spotting. And I think people just need to get out a bit more and just need to explore just that little bit more. But anyway, let's go and explore Indre. I've just been into the abbey and I'll show you some of what it is that I got, but just to give you a little bit of idea where I am, it's called Fontgombault, so it's a 12th century abbey. It's dates from the 12th century and it goes to the 19th century, so it's still very much a working abbey. I couldn't go any further than the nave and that was it. So I asked, is it possible, and they said no, sorry, because it's a working abbey. Is that okay? That's okay. You have to respect that. It is what it is. It's still a working abbey, so therefore, if I'm not allowed to go any further, I'm not allowed to go any further. Maybe I could ask permission, I don't know, but yeah, I mean, it is a beautiful, beautiful abbey, and it's certainly worth a visit if you're in the area just to go and see it. But do be aware, it's still a working abbey, and you had to be very, very quiet. So I felt very conspicuous just opening up the zip on my camera bag because it just echoed everywhere. What do? You just try to do it as gently and as gingerly as possible. Let's find somewhere else to go. I found my next stop on my little trip down to Indre. So this is a place called Gaultier. Now you can see, hopefully behind me, the scene there, you can see why it is that I might have come here. Now I know some people might be saying, why do you photograph something in such harsh light? Well, the thing is I don't actually necessarily have all the time in the world to do everything that I want to and to do it in exactly the light that I want it. So for example, I did pass a town earlier called Le Blanc and I saw this amazing old town with a beautiful church on a hill, and I just thought I'd like to get that, but I don't know the best time to get it. I didn't really have a moment to sort of stop and think when is it that I could do it. And I know that I was giving a presentation of my work a couple of weeks ago and somebody said, why is it that you're not just photographing sunrise? I only see such and such a YouTuber only photographing sunrise. Well, you know what, that might be okay for them, but you have to remember that a lot of YouTubers are out there just doing it just because they're trying to present you with a photographer's piece of work. I'm working. There's a massive, massive difference. And I'm out here trying to do both things to show you what it is that I do, but also I'm trying to also capture things that I can sell. So I'm thinking, is that a picture that might sell? Am I going to have any problems, such as model release, property release? You know, something like this, for example, it's the general view really of the town. Okay, I'm focused on the big church back there, but yeah, so I've got to always be thinking along those lines. It's not just about saying, hey, you out there in YouTube land, this is, you know, the best that you should be doing. It's like, at times, yes, but at times I have to think of my photos in a very, very functional way. As I said, I sell my work through stock libraries. It's been nearly 10 years now that I've been doing that. But anyway, I've done a panoramic photography, a panoramic photo of this place, and I've also done, for example, a locked down video of it. Why? Because it's something that could possibly sell. I don't know, but if I don't take it and I don't do it, I never know. But there you go. I'm going to move on somewhere else, and I might actually, I think I've found somewhere I could get my drone up for this place, because right here where I'm stood, I can't do it. It's actually restricted, but I know somewhere just down the river, from what I found on a map, that might give me the point of view I'm after. And also what it will do is it will get me, have the sun behind me instead, so I might not make the light so harsh. And you can see I'm in the middle of town really doing this because of all the traffic. Anyway, let's move on somewhere. I'm still in Gaultier, and as I was saying in the previous segment, what I wanted to do was do a drone shot of the huge church that was there by the riverside. But what I did is actually just sort of come along the riverbank and see, is there a really nice picture of the church reflecting in the river? There is. So it didn't take long to find it, just came along and walked. This is what I was saying in my last vlog. Really, a lot of people, they just go by the roadside, for example, and they just go, yep, there's the shot, take it, off they go. They don't move. You need to move and just sort of have a look around, have a wander around, look up, look down. Is it really going to be what it is you want? So for example, I've got a picture here with the abbey, or the church, whatever it is. It looks like an abbey, I guess. And there's some trees hanging down. Now, one of the things I've been careful of is to make sure that the spires, one of the spires isn't going into the branches of the trees hanging down. I've got the trees hanging down in my image. Why? Just because I think it makes a nice kind of natural frame around the top of the image. But I wanted to make sure that they're not then intruding on those spires. So I've managed to do that actually quite easily. But I really like this, and because of the way the angle of the sun, it seems a lot less harsh than which is I was on the bridge. It was actually only just there behind the camera. So yeah, just walk around, just have a look, go up, go down, see if there's something there, see if there's something that can frame your photo, because I've certainly got something that I like, and that's definitely, for me, a keeper, definitely. It's the end of the day, and it's been a long day, and I'm at a beau village de France. I think it's Longlin, something like that. I can't remember. And it's a quite nice place to be, actually. The frustrating thing for me is, as I got here, there's this huge bank of cloud came down from the north and then covered the sun and just got rid of all the beautiful light that was on the village. Really frustrating. The good thing is this village is only an hour and a half away from where I live, which is something. So I think next week I'm probably going to concentrate maybe on the Vienne. So today you've seen Indre. Next week I think I'm going to get the Vienne, which is where I am. That's what I'm going to be doing. And I'd like to get this place, actually, because I've been wanting to come here for a long time, and I'd love to get a really nice series of images from this village, because it is a really nice village to come to. There's not a lot of people around, obviously, with what's going on at the moment. I've got a shot, but it's not really what I wanted. And I got a shot earlier with the flat lights on. There's a panoramic view of the lower half of the village. There's actually two parts of this village. I'm in the high part, and then the lower part is down there. It's over my left. But what can you do? There's not much you can do about it. You just basically bank it and come back again. Is it disappointing? It's incredibly disappointing, incredibly frustrating, but that's how it is. You know, I'm lucky, it's my job, I can come back, and yeah, it's not too far, but yeah, there you go. As you can see, I even had my sunglasses on because it was that bright all day. It's been 28 degrees all day. Frustrating, but because I've had just blue sky the whole day, and then suddenly I had this really nice cloud coming over, but it just went too much for what I wanted. But you know, there you go. I'll be back. I'm going to come back. I'm going to get this place. I'm going to get it good. I'm going to get it really good if I can, and also go back to a place called Saint-Sava, which is probably about 25 minutes from here as well. Somewhere I did a few vlogs ago. I think it was last year that I did it. But in any case, I'm rambling. I hope you've enjoyed it. I know there's not much landscape photography in this series of vlogs at the moment. It's just basically because it's more suited to the architecture, the castles, the villages, etc. And that's how it is. Speaking of castles, just while I'm rambling on, and hopefully you haven't turned off, is that I went to a place earlier called Chateau de la Brosse, I think it is. My God, that was just such a pain in the backside to find. It is marked on Google, but the signposts are just all over the place. Eventually I got there, very nice old ruined castle on top of a hill, hardly any houses around, which is really nice. I'd kind of like to go back there with better weather, to be honest, but it is a bit of a trek to get there. In any case, I hope you've enjoyed what it is you've seen. Do please comment, because I've noticed not a lot of people commenting as of late, which is frustrating because I like interacting with people, but do comment, and I hope you like what you've seen. See you again on the next one, probably be in the Loire or the Vienne or both. We will see, depends on the weather of course. Until then, thanks for subscribing, thanks to all my old subscribers. If you haven't already subscribed, please do click on the bell down there, wherever it is, down there or there, up there, and the bell. And find me on Instagram at Julian_Elliott_photography, and of course on Facebook, all that usual social media gubbins. And see you on the next one. Thanks very much for watching. Thank you, and stay safe out there, okay? Stay safe. See ya. Bye.